after completing this particular module on certifying payment request, you should be able to at least summarize the repayment request certification process. So what is it? Once a repayment request has been created and submitted, it must be reviewed by the certifying official or officials that were designated. Once the certifying official reviews the repayment request, it could then be submitted to the awarding agency for review and processing. Very much the same as when we were talking about claims and reports. And again, that procedure would be started by accessing the ezFedGrants external portal homepage screen. The certifying official, who may be yourself, would then click the Actionable Items tile to open up the Actionable Items for the past 90 days pop-up window. From there, you're going to click the Transaction ID link of the repayment request that they wish to take action on in the Transaction ID column, and that, of course, will then open up the repayment request screen. From there, if it's complete, correct, and ready to submit, based on the certifying official's review, they can then click the Sign and Submit option in the Please Select an Option drop-down menu to proceed with digitally signing that repayment request and submitting it to the awarding agency. Again, Return can be selected to return the repayment request to the repayment request creator for editing. Maybe a justification needs to be expanded upon. Maybe there's some information that doesn't look right or is missing. The Cancel option will remove the repayment request from the workflow entirely. So let's say that you create it by accident or it's a duplicate, you can hit Cancel to remove one of those from the workflow. Once you select the Sign and Submit option, the certifying official must then review and agree to the legal notice terms and conditions before submitting that repayment request to the awarding agency. And then to review and accept the terms and conditions, of course, they must click that legal notice button, which will open up the legal notice pop-up window. They would then review the legal notice terms and conditions, as we've seen before. And once those have been reviewed, they want to go ahead and check the I agree with the listed terms and conditions checkbox at the very, very bottom. Once they do that, they click the OK button, which will then close the legal notice pop-up window, and then the complete signature button will become available. Once they complete that, that should finalize the digital signature and submit the repayment request to the awarding agency for review. If that submission is successful, ultimately the system will display a confirmation message. Otherwise, you can confirm the successful submission by checking that the repayment request no longer appears on the actionable items list. But essentially, that's how you certify a repayment request, which is pretty much the same as certifying and submitting a claim or a report, for example. The only difference here is that it's a repayment request. That is basically how to create a repayment request in ezFedGrants and also certify and submit that repayment request as well.